Welcome back to my channel, ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, as well as give this video a thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave me any comments or questions that you guys may have on Supreme Week 9. And do not forget to hit that notification bell, as we do have a ton of heat coming out that I do not want you guys to miss. So stay tuned for our up and coming videos. But today is the day, as you guys all know, we will be going through some of the items that I was able to pick up in store and talk about the sellout times as far as what went the quickest in the US, as well as some of the resale prices on some of the items that we were able to get today. Right, I'm gonna go try and snag some items from Supreme. Kind of a weak week. I will say I will not be leaving with any icing on my body. Even if I did, I'd be scared to be carrying that around the city. So hopefully I get some of the items I want. We'll see. Got a few favorites. At least hopefully it's good enough to show you guys tonight on the lookbook. We shall see. I got everything I wanted, pretty much. We are gonna see how it looks and fits and feels, so hopefully I got the right pieces. All right, so let's hop into it. Let's discuss some of the items I decided to pick up. And we are going to start actually with the Mohair Beanie. Yes, this beanie I was nervous about, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So for a living, I model. If you guys were wondering what I do for a living, and one job that most models do consistently is showroom modeling. And in showroom, basically we wear a ton of sample clothes for buyers who come in and decide whether or not they want to buy the product from the brand that we're modeling. Well, mohair just so happens to be one of the types of materials that I consistently hate wearing. And buyers always ask me, is that itchy? And you kind of need to tell them the truth, but you don't want to because you don't want to hurt the brand. But to my surprise, this mohair was not itchy. And typically when I wear mohair, I literally break out in an itchy red rash. So I don't know what they did differently with the mohair on this. I mean, it is has a slight itch to it. It's definitely not cashmere, but it's not as irritating to the skin as what I'm used to. I really loved this color. It's more of a cream, I would say, though, than a white. And of course, we've got that nice simplified box logo with the Supreme in the front and the black and white. You can kind of tell it's a little off-white there just based upon this white embroidered Supreme text here. Definitely is a little different in coloring scheme there. And I will say, as I said in my drop list video, this beanie was going to do pretty well, and it did. It sold out at number 3 in 10.7 seconds. I do think that natural colors tend to go the fastest just based upon the fact that with the fall and the winter season, it is a color that people wear. And that's definitely why I decided to get this to add to my collection. So I've got a great new beanie for the winter. For those of you who don't know how much this went for, it went for $40. And that's the Mohair Beanie. All right, next up, my most exciting pickup was, of course, this canteen. And it feels like there's water or something in there. I'm not quite sure. Let's read what this says. So this is a SIGG Gemstone IBT, the art of hydration since 1908. All right, company's been around for a minute. It says that 20 hours of heat and 24 hours of cold. So this is definitely going to do justice for your beverages. My grandpa, I remember growing up, always had this massive green kind of canteen that he would carry around and put soup in and coffee in, and it would stay warm all day. So this is pretty exciting for me. This is like, oh, that's what I heard in there, some instructions. So we've definitely got that nice, tight, locking lid there that's going to seal in either your cold or hot beverage. Nice aluminum in there going on, it looks like. It says do not microwave. You could probably blow up your microwave if you stuck this in the microwave. So definitely note to self, guys, don't throw this in the microwave. No explosions. And then this is, you know, you pour your beverage in and use it as a cup if you want, that lid. But overall, this is actually very light. Like, I'm shocked at how light this is, but it definitely feels like it could be used as a weapon as well. Like, I feel like I could nail somebody on the head with this. So I got it in the red. It also came in the black, but I decided to go with red this time because I lose things. So red is just one of those colors for me that like stands out. And so if I'm in the rush in the morning and I need to fill up my coffee inside of this, I am not gonna lose it. And it says SIGG on the top there with that branding, as well as the back here. A little sticky there that's gonna take a minute to get off, but I'm sure we'll manage. All right, let me just shove this back on here. I can get it in there, my goodness. Put it back in the plastic, and this went for $54, but definitely something very useful, I feel like. All right, now let's get into clothing. So I didn't go too hardcore this time, guys, so it's kind of limited on what we got, but I was able to get the color I wanted in the small box logo Crewneck. And this is a very like thick quality crew neck. It's got the fleece inside, so it's nice and warm. I have a size medium, so typically I get mediums in the sweatshirts just because I feel like they fit me a bit better. I do like to wear things a bit oversized. For a size reference, I'm 5'10". I am shorter on the torso end, but I do have long arms. And so I do like to get a little bit larger sizes too, just based on my arm length, because I hate having short little sleeves, which story of my life happens all the time. But I absolutely love this crew neck. It's quality. We've got this nice embroidered tiny Supreme logo here, but this color, once again, went extremely fast. Like I'm telling you guys, the natural colors, and I always say this, I think some people think I'm obsessed with purple, but purple and Supreme, I swear to you, always flies off the shelf. Of course, the Lakers won this year again, so purple is definitely going to be a continuous color, I feel like, that people are going to want to buy up the fastest. All right, so last but not least, I got the Bobsled long sleeve tee, and I got it in the white colorway. One of the things I had no clue about, by the way, with that Bobsled long sleeve tee is it actually has the same print on the back, which is pretty cool. And on the sleeve, it's not just like one color, it actually has like gray that kind of splashes and is splotted on the side of that right arm. And there's even some splotting on the back of the right arm that's from the back print. So it's basically a replicated image from the front to the back of that long sleeve shirt. So definitely some cool color schemes. As you guys know, I love me some bobsledding because of Cool Runnings, one of my favorite movies growing up. So So definitely was happy that I was able to cop that. And that again is in the size medium for size reference. All right, so now let's go through some times to talk about what sold out. Oh yeah, did I mention I bought like 4 watches? Just kidding. I would be broke. I did not get any jewelry this time. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was a little frustrated because I did want that lock pendant, and the estimated price initially, I was like, I can do this. Like, I may get it. And then the actual price came out and I was like, I'm not dropping a grand. I'm not doing it. Not doing it, not today, Supreme. But as far as sellout times go, that 47mm watch did go in 7.4 seconds, which was number 1. Then of course that 14 karat gold lock pendant went, which I knew would fly, but just for me personally, that price point was a little too high, but I did love it. The Mohair Beanie in the white color, or what I say is natural little off-white, flew in 10.7 seconds in 3rd place. Next up was the black time zone 47mm watch. As far as the 40mm watch in black, that went right after. So the first one went in 11.2 seconds, the next one in 12.4. Then we have the Mohair Beanie in bright purple, that went in 13.2. Then the brushed mohair cardigan in 13.5, because I guess people wanted to match with that cardigan and Mohair Beanie. I get you. And you're probably Lakers fans. All right, next up was the Supreme Jacob & Co. Time Zone 40mm watch in red, that went 14.6 seconds. Then the brush mohair cardigan in tiger stripe in a small, followed by the small box Crewneck in natural in 23.5. Then the small box Crewneck in violet, again, purple and natural. Just giving you guys a heads up, those seem to be the colors that just fly. Then the Mohair Beanie in gray and black followed in 33.4 seconds and 40.7 seconds. And there you have the top 10 sellouts for the US times. All right, so now let's go into some resale, talk about how these items are doing currently in the market. All right, so let's start with that bobsled shirt over there. It retailed for $98, and currently the resale on a medium is $150. So actually, it's not doing too bad. It's actually doing better than a small, surprisingly. As far as the Supreme SIGG vacuum sealed bottle, this retailed for $54, and it's currently going for $66. I kind of had an idea that it wasn't going to do so good on the resale market, and that's just because I feel like there was a large quantity of these that were out there for sale. Next up, for the beanie, the Mohair Beanie in the white, it retailed at $40 and it's currently going for $64. So a little bit higher, but not a crazy price point that if you were able to cop this to just, you know, throw down a couple extra bones and purchase it for $64. And last but not least, the small box logo crew in this natural color retailed at $138 and it's reselling for around $175. Again, not too crazy of a price point above that retail value. All right, so that was my pickups for Supreme Week 9. Let me know what you guys were able to cop this week, online or in store. I would love to hear from you. Again, if you're new to my channel, would appreciate if you guys subscribe. You're not going to be missing out on anything if you do subscribe to the channel, as well as do not forget to hit that notification bell, as we do have a ton of upcoming videos. And as always, leave me any comments or questions that you guys have on anything that we discussed today. All right, until next time, we will catch you guys on the next video.